Defender is a senior from Ambler, Pennsylvania, number 21, Abigail DeGroat. Midfielder is a grad student from Chalfont, Pennsylvania, number 30, Madison McGarry. Defender is a sophomore from Memphis, Tennessee, number 33, Anna Margaret Weber. Defender is a sophomore from Baltimore, Maryland, number 34, Grace Barta. Attacker is a sophomore from Crofton, Maryland, number 44, Katie Bell. And in goal for the Tars is a junior from Sarasota, Florida, number 42, Anya Studebaker. Head coach of the Tars is Dennis Short, assisted by Tom Kinley and Chelsea Penicky. And now, here are your University of Tampa Spartans. Defender is a senior from Smithtown, New York, number 4, Lexi Waters. Defender is a senior from Bohemia, New York, number 5, Erin McLaughlin. Attacker is a junior from Towson, Maryland, number 12, Peyton Howell. Midfielder is a senior from Herndon, Virginia, number 15, Molly Shapiro. Defender is a junior from Worthington, Ohio, number 20, Isabella Avila. Defender is a junior from Colorado Springs, Colorado, number 21, Grace Lichtenberger. Defender is a senior from Radnor, Pennsylvania, number 23, Katie Deshawn. Defender is a grad student from Syracuse, New York, number 25, Delaney Starr. Midfielder is a senior from Jericho, New York, number 26, Mary Kate Person. Attacker is a sophomore from Havertown, Pennsylvania, number 30, Isabel McGarvey. Defender is a senior from Marlton, New Jersey, number 32, Grace Gilmore. And in goal for your Spartans is a sophomore from Parker, Colorado, number 60, Savvy Barbosa. Head coach of your Spartans is Kelly Gallagher, assisted by Kayla Gilday, Samantha Pagliacetti, and Elizabeth Gaynor. Ladies and gentlemen, please turn your attention to the field, rise or move your caps for the presentation of our nation's colors by the University of Tampa Army ROTC Color Guard. Performing the Star Spangled Banner tonight is U Tampa ROTC cadet and musical theater major Kaya Bonilla.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof
The NCAA, the University of Tampa, and Rollins College offer open sportsmanship by student athletes, coaches, and spectators. We request your cooperation by supporting the participants and officials in a positive manner. Using obscene gestures, profanity, racial, sexist, or unduly provocative language or action toward officials, opponents, spectators, or administrators will not be tolerated and are grounds for removal from premises. The use of artificial noisemakers and alcohol products are not permitted. Smoking is permitted along the fenced areas outside the stadium.
Good afternoon, Tampa Spartan fans. My name is Jesse, partnering with
Lillian.
and we will be commentating this game for you guys. This is my first time ever commentating, so bear with me. Hopefully I can keep you guys entertained.
You'll do a great job. I'm new to this too, it's okay.
Today is a big game against the Tars. Played them last time in Orlando, beating them 26-9. Our Tampa Spartans are furious today after the last loss against Embry-Riddle, so they will come out strong today.
Yeah, UT last played Rollins on February 8th, and they won 26-9. So we'll see what energy starts this game off as Tampa takes the first possession off the first face-off to start the game. Loose ball in the attacking third. Tampa's there to recover. What years were you on the team?
My freshman and sophomore year. I recently had to medically retire, unfortunately, so...
Oh, you're still a student?
Yeah, I'm a student here.
Oh, okay, cool. Rollins is currently 7-4 overall and 0-2 in the conference. Tampa overall is 10-1, 1-1 in the conference. Currently just lost to Florida Southern. And after that loss, Southern was able to take the number 1 nationally ranked spot away from Tampa, which they have sat at all year after coming in off the national championship winning season. They were undefeated up until this last game where they lost against Embry-Riddle, yes.
It was a tough game, tough loss in overtime.
Yes, I saw it went OT, and Tampa's going to have their first
Free position shot.
Yes.
Peyton Howell. She has an amazing shot.
A yellow card was issued to Rollins number 34, Grace Sparta.
And speaking of Peyton Howell, her and Persons were involved in 13 of the 14 UT goals against Embry-Riddle in their last match on March 29th. But only 30 seconds into the game, and we have our first free position play, and it ends with a goal. UT take an early lead. Peyton Howell for the goal.
Tampa goal was scored on the free position attempt. Scored by number 12, Peyton Howell.
She's having quite the unforgettable season here at UT.
Yeah, she just hit a milestone of 100 points.
I've talked about that every time I've come on because it's honestly very, very insane. Coming into this game, UT averages about 18 goals per game and right under 35 shots per game, which is pretty impressive. In the face-off X is Mary Kate Persons, and once I see her number, we'll let you know who it is from Rollins. Yeah. Yardy. Yardy. The Massachusetts sophomore from Rollins.
Ground
Oh,
pick up by Mary Kate Persons. Has two people on her.
I could hear her then.
Tampa moving the ball around X. Drive by Peyton Howell. Shot and a goal.
Nicely done.
Second goal by Peyton Howell this game.
Just under 2 minutes in, and Peyton Howell already has 2 goals of this match, so hopefully that's a telling future for how she will do the rest of the game for UT.
First second of the game, scored by number 12, Peyton Howell. Her goal was unassisted.
In goal tonight for Tampa is Barbosa, who has been the common thread throughout this year so far. And for Rollins, Anaya Studebaker. Hopefully I pronounced that right. And my mistake on the last face-off play, it was Holland Trutwin from Rollins, who joins Person in the face-off X for the 3rd time so far today. Looks like a foul is going to be drawn on Ashley Goldstein, which ends up being a Tampa ball. Unsure what happened there. It's a hot day today here in Tampa. It's about 90 degrees out. Very few clouds, a lot of heavy sun. Hopefully the girls are wearing a lot of sunscreen. Okay. Cool. Rollins are going to start their attack right around the 30-yard mark.
High pressure by Tampa. Aaron McLaughlin pressuring out. Passing the ball around X. Tampa's playing a man defense,
which has been very common for Tampa so far this year. They seem to prefer the man-to-man defense over the zonal defense, but seems to be working out pretty well for them as their defense has been exceptionally strong up to this point.
Rollins having a lot of off-ball movement, trying to play a two-man.
A loose ball.
There's a push call there. Mary Kay Person, green card.
Rollins is going to be now in a man-up
Penalties to number 26,
situation
Mary
with
Kay Person.
a brand
1
new
minute for
possession
pushing.
clock and the ball in the attacking third. And I was looking at their stats from last game, and they went 0 for 4 in the free position plays that they had in the last game. So maybe this game they'll turn it around and capitalize on some opportunities as they're down 2-0 with 11 and a half to go. Take their time and, ooh, looks,
Turnover, or cause turnover by Lexi. And a call?
looked like maybe a stick push. I'm not sure. I'm still learning the referee motions.
I'm honestly not too sure what that was. A shot and a miss wide right. Rollins bringing it back in. Carrying the ball along the top. Back throw X. Delaney Starr. Always a brick wall down there.
It's a pretty big turnout tonight so far. We have a back-to-back UT game. The men's lacrosse game will play right after the women's finish. So we're expected to see a lot more people file into the stands as time goes on. And it looks like there's a call where Rollins is going to get the ball right outside the 12-meter arc.
And a shot. And saved by Savannah Barbosa. Attempting to clear the ball. Pass to number 19, Sia Markowski. Heading upfield.
Another whistle on the play. What does that mean when they hold their fist up?
I don't actually know what that was. I've played for, I think, 18 years, and I still don't know what that one is.
Penalty to number 15,
The result of that whistle was going to be an offsides call against Rollins, so Tampa's going to be a man up now in the attacking third, and the ball coming outside, or coming from the end line. With a brand new possession clock, so they'll have a lot of time to start their offense. Peyton Howell using some really nice stick skills and footwork, looking for the shot, but I think Rollins has picked up that she is the biggest threat on UT, so they're double guarding her. And the shot and the goal, but there was a whistle, and it looks like it's going to be no goal.
Yeah, I think she'll get a free position here.
That was Mary Kate Person, who was able to draw that foul and give herself another opportunity.
And a goal by Mary Kate Person. Beautiful shot.
Nicely done for UT. They're up 3-0 now. Roughly 6 minutes into the game, so giving themselves a nice comfortable lead to start the match. And that was scored in a man-up situation due to the offsides call against Rollins, but that time is now expired, so we're back to the 12v12 matchup and back to the face-off circle for the 4th time today. All 3 draws prior to this have gone to Tampa, Maybe Rollins will have a good opportunity to turn into that around right now. Maddie Schillick now in the face-off X for UT. Rollins able to pick that one up. Rollins now able to start their offense as they pass it around the open space in front of the 30-yard line, hopefully trying to spread out the Tampa defense, but they're strong back there. It's going to be hard. Very disciplined.
Tampa's pressuring out hard today, especially on the person that has the ball.
Looked like some good defense, but I think it might have been a two-hand on the stick push from Isabella Avila. Rollins able to restart their offense now. They have one shot on goal so far, just about halfway through the first quarter, so hopefully they can turn that around as Rollins is down 3-0. Is that a ground ball that she just said?
Yeah. Rollins had a ground ball, and shot clock expired. Clear by Savvy Barbosa to Isabella Avila, heading upfield. Pass to Mally Schillick.
A Rollins player looks like she slipped over the 30-yard line, which is going to give an offsides call to Rollins, which is going to give Tampa, again, that man-up situation which they were able to capitalize in last time, and hopefully they are able to do so again. The call was on Fiona Rizzo of Rollins. Is there, like, different terminology for the 30-yard? I just called 30-yard line.
It's the restraining line.
Restraining line.
30-yard line, same thing.
UT now looks to spread apart the Rollins defense and get that shot off.
Shot by Mary Kate. Saved by Rollins goalie.
Studebaker, I think it is. Studebaker.
Studebaker. Rollins clearing up the field. High pressure by your Tampa Spartans and turnover
Nicely done, Tampa.
by
defense.
Isabel McGarvey.
And a great look at a Tampa player right by the post of the goal, but must have slipped out of the netting of her stick. But Persons with a shot and saved. And rebounded. Nicely done, Tampa goal.
Goal by Sia Markowski. Picked up that rebound.
Yeah, it looked like to be the shot from Person with a save from the goalie, but it bounced off her stick, and Sia was able to pick it up and place it right in the bottom corner, which is going to now set Tampa apart 4-0 to Rollins, with just under 6 minutes left to go.
Mary Kate Persons on the draw circle with Holly.
13, right?
Yeah.
Holland Troutwine. Mispronounced it last time. Troutwine. My first game, I stuttered every last name. But we have a quick timeout, and we'll see you back here after. Welcome back after our brief timeout, where Tampa leads Rollins 4-0 with just under 6 minutes left to go. Our last goal was scored by Sierra Markowski with the unattempted assist, I guess, by Mary Kate Persons. She had a shot that ricocheted off the goalie stick. Sia was able to scoop it up and put it in the back of the net. Fifth draw of the game. And it's going to be a Rollins possession. Make their way quickly down for the shot, and it was a good save by Barbosa. Almost looked like it went off the bottom of her foot.
Picked up by Erin McLaughlin, cleared up field, and a missed pass. Picked up by number 27, Ava Capasso.
Rollins now looking to get their first goal of the game and get rid of that 0 on the board. Hopefully they can get one before the quarter ends, pick up that momentum going into the second quarter as they take their time to set up for a good play, hopefully get a nice shot on goal. Tampa holds such a strong defense. Honestly, Rollins are struggling to even make it into the inside of the 8-meter arc area, just due to how close the man-to-man marking is.
They cannot get it below the 8. Tampa is creating a great defense. And a shot and a save by Savannah Barbosa. Clearing it to Erin McLaughlin, heading upfield. Getting it over the restraining line and a pass to the center to Mary Kate.
Ooh, looks like she slipped there. She's been one of many to slip on the turf today. I wonder if turf is getting a little old. Maybe it needs to be redone. But now it's going to be a Rollins possession right around the 12-meter arc. Waiting for the rest of her teammates to file in so she can get the pass off. Sydney Nickel looking to start the offense. Rollins with 30 seconds left on their possession clock. Still no shot. Tampa's defense is just so hard to break down that they're even struggling to get it inside the 8-meter arc as they carry the ball to and from the X. Nicely
And
done.
a shot.
A
I
nice
think that was
cutting
off her
run in.
head.
Oh, really?
And a ground ball pickup by Lexi Waters. Peyton Howell with the drive.
Kate Person looked for the shot on net, but good defense by Rollins. Maybe a free position play for UT.
I believe that was shooting space.
What does that mean?
That means when someone's in the lane of the person trying to shoot.
Just under 2 to go. A free position play for Mary Kate Person, who has already been on the board today with a goal.
And a miss.
Shot high and wide. Looked like UT was closest to the ball, and they were, so they'll restart their possession from the end line.
Yeah, Molly Shapiro, one of her first appearances in the games this year. She's looking pretty strong today.
Good defense on Peyton Howell.
And a goal.
And an even better recovery by Tampa. Another Tampa goal sets them apart 5-0.
And Spartan goals go by number 44, Kaylee and Rodrigan.
Goal's going to go to Kaylee Van Villatterkin, unassisted, with 1:24 left to go in the first quarter of play. Tampa out shooting Rollins 8-5. Draw controls are now becoming more even as Tampa leads 2-3. Maybe Rollins will be able to tie up the stat on the 6th one. And they will. Rollins currently stands 7th in the conference right now. And with a lot of conference play in their future, same with Tampa, Rollins have today against Tampa, Lynn, PBA, Florida Southern, then St. Leo, all before the Sunshine State Conference, which will begin on April 19th. Looking for the inside ball. Good defense by Tampa is going to knock Rollins out to the open space where they're going to have to restart their offense with 40 seconds left on the possession clock.
Rollins does not seem to get it inside.
Yeah, one thing I've noticed about Rollins' offense is they don't have a lot of girls making that cutting run to the front of the crease.
There's a shot and a save by Savvy.
Barbosa. Close enough.
I know, I'm so bad. I'm calling them by their nicknames, but I gotta
Honestly,
start using
do
their
it.
full names.
And that's going to be the end of the first quarter where Tampa leads 5-0 against Rollins. And we will see you back here for the second quarter of play.
Yeah.
Welcome back for the second quarter of play where Tampa now leads 5-0 against Rollins. The face-off, the draw to start the second quarter is going to go to UT. Mary Kate Person's able to pick it up as she brings the ball quickly down the field, right in the 12-meter arc area.
Passing it through X to Molly Shapiro.
And you said this is one of Molly's first appearances, or her first?
She's playing a lot this game. I mean, right now, Coach Gallagher's trying to fill in a bunch of holes as our key role players are out injured right now. So she's trying to fill some holes and putting in different people in, and it's been working out. Honestly, lots of them have been showing up and playing great.
A shot from Peyton Howell, which was able to be saved by Stud Baker, and a UT goal.
Peyton Howell. Her fourth goal this game?
I think so. I think it's her fourth goal today. And the assist is going to go to number 30, Isabel McGarvey. And as we had previously mentioned, she hit her 100 career point accomplishment, I believe about 3 weeks ago now, but she has surpassed that by quite a bit as she racked up about 9 points last game and somewhere around that the other 2 games before that. So she comfortably sets herself away from the 100-point mark. Back in the draw circle. UT set the mood pretty quick here in the second quarter, only 50 seconds in, and it was a UT goal. They're on a 6-goal streak now. Rollins had not many opportunities as they've only taken 6 shots on net.
Ground ball pickup by Isabel Avila, and a shot. Missed wide left. Isabel McGarvey getting the ground ball.
She did take a hard fall there. Thought it was going to go her way, but it ended up being in favor of Rollins, so they get to start their attack now for the first time in this quarter. And some good defense forced her, it looked like, out of bounds. Just
and a push call on Peyton Howell, green card.
Rollins going to have that man-up situation for 1 minute now. Hopefully they're able to capitalize and get their first goal of the match.
Izzy McGarvey matched up on Juliana Gloth. She passes it back in the defensive zone. Good clear for Rollins.
Rollins now starting their first offensive possession of the second quarter.
Having our man down defense on.
It looks like Rollins might be in some type of play that they've practiced. As for those who are watching, there is a Rollins coach holding up a sign. And shot going to be the first goal for Rollins. 13 and a half left in the second quarter. Goal is going to go to number 44, Katie Bell, assisted from Allie Rogers. Wait, was it number 4? Just kidding. Assisted from Fiona Rizzo. Finally, Rollins able to stop the Tampa streak of 4 goals now, where the score now stands 6-1. So, Jesse, did you play last year?
Yeah.
Okay, so tell us one thing that helped win the national championship.
Honestly, the hard work each and every day, going out to practice, even when it got really tough going to practice every day. Our seniors, grad students last year, showed a great example for us. It was definitely difficult, but it was honestly the best experience that I've ever experienced.
Draw control going to be in Rollins' favor as they get to start their offense. Was there a really good team chemistry last year?
It didn't matter if you were a grad student, a freshman, everyone got along, everyone felt included. Overall, great team dynamic.
How is it compared to this year?
Honestly, the same this year. Our seniors stepped up and showed the roles of the seniors last year, and I'm pretty sure we have a lot of freshmen this year, and most of the freshmen feel exactly as we did last year.
Nice recovery by Tampa, as it looked like it was a loose ball from some good defense, where Erin McLaughlin is going to start the Tampa offense, as she's on like about a 70-meter run now. She's going to retreat back to her home.
Shot by Peyton Howell, saved by Rollins goalie, cleared to number 1, Ashley Goldstein. And a caused turnover by Peyton Howell, and a shot and a goal.
Peyton Howell is having herself a day. It's going to be goal number 5 for Peyton tonight. Oh, my apologies. Goal number 4 for Peyton tonight. As our goal scorers have been Peyton Person, Van Vladriken, which has been some common names, and Markowski, yes. There's been some common names that we've seen every game, some very, very key players for UT.
Maddie Schillick and Holly Trawin at the face-off circle again.
Our four goal scorers tonight for UT are 3 of the 4 of them are underclassmen, so they will have another year or 2 here at UT. Our only graduate or senior being Person, but I'm not sure. Do you know if she has another year of eligibility?
Mary Kate and Peyton are juniors here, and
Oh, she's not a senior?
No, Mary Kate's a junior.
Oh, so I guess the core of them will all come back for another year next year. Will you roll back a little? Thanks. The draw control possessions have now tied up at 5 for both Tampa and Rollins. I believe that was a Rollins win on the draw, which was able to now start their offense, which they've had very little of in this second quarter, but hopefully they're able to turn it around as they have a comfortable 10 minutes left before the half is done. Good save by Barbosa. Shot looked like it was going to go wide anyways, but not take the risk.
Cleared to Erin McLaughlin, running upfield. No one can catch her. She's so fast.
She has a lot of space there. Unselfishly passes the ball as Tampa now is going to make their way behind the X.
Passes it out of bounds. That'll be Rollins' ball. Whitney Macmillan picks the ball up. Passing it across the field. High riding by Tampa.
And a nice shot by Rollins. Really good stick work there. Able to get herself out of a 2v1 situation and get the shot off, but Barbosa has a stone wall back there, and she's going to be hard to get through. Hence the reason why Rollins has only 1 goal so far today, but 8 shots.
That's a green card on Rollins, number 31, Fiona Rizzo.
Tampa now is going to be in a man-up situation, which they often have a lot of success in. Granted, they have a lot of success in the regular play, but man-up situations, they do tend to capitalize on them. Grace Gilmore now on the ball. Beautiful
Maddie
pass.
Schillick with a shot and a save.
Nicely done by UT, but also nicely done by Rollins defense. Ground ball pickup for Grace Barta of Rollins. And their offense just starting, but there is a whistle. And it's going to be a turnover now, Tampa ball. Isabella Avila able to start the offense. Tampa does a really good job with a second runner if shot by Persons and a great save by Studebaker. Tampa does a really good job when someone makes the run and there's always a second runner, which oftentimes they're able to find because their first runner will drag a defender with them. And that's probably why Tampa has such a high scoring average. As I mentioned earlier, a little over 18 goals per game.
The ride from the Tampa Spartans is unreal. That was 12 seconds for Rollins to even get over the 50.
Is that what defense is called, a ride?
So it's usually attackers and midfielders. They'll ride, so it's pretty much playing defense. But they
in
do
the
not
attack.
Yeah,
Defense, playing defense.
yeah, attack will play defense
Okay, right.
essentially, trying just to slow down the ball, going into the defensive zone.
Tia Markowski, some great defense by her. She's able to scoop the ball up and change the possession in Tampa's favor. Rollins defense quickly recovering, but Markowski able to dish the ball off.
A lot of unfamiliar faces on Tampa's field today.
With such a comfortable lead, we'll probably see some new numbers out there, giving some more people some more experience. Shot for Tampa, and a great save. Got a little lucky there. Ball could have rolled in there. But Studebaker able to dish the ball off and start the offense. Rollins now. Just under 6 minutes left and 40 seconds on their possession clock, looking for their 10th shot of the game and hopefully their second goal too. But Tampa's defense is just so stubborn and they're not really giving Rollins any room to even get below the 12-meter arc. Constantly forcing them to retreat backwards and spread out the play as they run behind the X, but Rollins right now right inside the 12.
Rollins definitely likes to play the ball high.
Great pass right in front of the crease. And a block shot by a Tampa defender. Looks like Grace Gilmore.
Pick up by Lexi Waters.
Something we've yet to see in this game is the Grace Gilmore run-up, but I might have spoken too soon as she turns on the Jets. She's known for her 80-meter, used to the track, 80-yard run to the offense, and then she retreats back to defense.
Jill, a freshman, making an appearance on attack. And a
Nicely
shot by McKelsey Montgomery. Oh, and a goal. I missed that.
done. Shot angle. Nicely done by Montgomery, the senior from New Jersey. It's going to now set Tampa apart 8-1 against Rollins College. Tampa hasn't seen a lot of conference play so far into the season. They currently stand 1-1. The loss against Emory-Riddle, but the win against Florida Southern. In the weeks to come,
Mary-Kate Person and Holly Trowan on the face-off again.
looking forward into Tampa's schedule, they have today against Florida Tech, and then they have St. Leo, Lynn, and PBA, which will lead them to the Sunshine State quarterfinals, as I mentioned, start April 19th.
Who's going to come up with the ground ball?
It's like a push from Lexi Waters. It's going to end up being a Rollins ball. A lot of space to take advantage of, but seems to be an absence in Rollins attackers.
Tampa playing a high-pressure defense, leading Rollins to stay outside the 8. Drive from number 44, Katie Bell.
Yeah, it looked like Bell tried to use some footwork against Gilmore, but it was no match. Some great defense by Grace Gilmore. Rollins looking for that cutting run into the front of the crease, but no one seems to be making it.
That's a yellow card on Lexi Waters. Push.
It's going to give Rollins the man-up situation for 2 minutes now.
Number 4, Lacey Waters. That is a 2-minute penalty.
Take a brief minute to let our Rollins player have some space, and we'll come right back to you when we're ready.
One from the Princeton Review to Condé Nast Traveler regularly ranks Rollins as one of America's most beautiful college campuses. Zoom in, though. Take, for example, our conference-style learning environment. Consider the dozens of high-end laboratories and collaborative workshops. Drop in on the professional performance venues where our student artists hone their crafts. Stroll by the courts and playing fields where our student athletes develop lifelong leadership skills. Take a closer look at Rollins, and you'll realize our beauty runs deep.
Back from the brief break, it's going to be a free position play for Rollins and a nice shot, but an even better save by Barbosa.
Picked up ground ball by Grace Gilmore.
And she's going to turn on the Jets as she does so well.
Bringing it into the offensive zone. Passing it to Grace Lichtenberger. A turnover, picking up the ball, number 27, Ava Capasso.
A big long pass from deep in the defensive zone for Rollins, but
And a pick up by Isabella Avila.
turns it to be a Tampa possession. She's going to go for the unassisted,
Shot.
but some good defense. Looked like it got in the way of her shot a little bit. Well done on Rollins' end.
And a pass going out of bounds, giving Tampa, taking it inbound, Mary Kate Person. There was a nice little give and go there between Delaney and Mary Kate.
A loose ball. It's going to be a Rollins ground ball pickup. Ava Capasso. Oh, my fault. Sunny McQuaid. That's an awesome name. And she's going to be able to start the Rollins offense right at the 50-yard line. But it's going to be a green card on number 21, Grace Lichtenberger, which puts Rollins in a great position as they're going to start their offense with a fresh possession clock and a man-up situation right at the half. They're looking to get their second goal of the game with just about 30 seconds left in the half of play. Hopefully they can capitalize, which will be a great moment to start their momentum coming into the second half, as they have quite a bit of catching up to do. The women's shot by Rollins and a great save by Barbosa. She's going to run the clock with just 4 left to go. The Lady Spartans are going to take on Florida Tech Saturday for another conference play. And that will bring us to the end of the first half, where Tampa leads 8-1 against Rollins. Peyton Howell being on fire so far today, as well as Mary Kate Person. Nothing new. We will see you back here after the halftime break, and you're on TampaSpartans.tv.
Everyone from the Princeton Review to Condé Nast Traveler regularly ranks Rollins as one of America's most beautiful college campuses. Zoom in, though. Take, for example, our conference-style learning environment. Consider the dozens of high-end laboratories and collaborative workshops. Drop in on the professional performance venues where our student artists hone their crafts. Stroll by the courts and playing fields where our student athletes develop lifelong leadership skills. Take a closer look at Rollins, and you'll realize our beauty runs deep.
This is the University of Tampa. Explore your dreams. Discover your talents. Get ready to invent, innovate, and be a leader. This is the University of Tampa.
Welcome back to TampaSpartans.tv for the second half of women's lacrosse against UT and Rollins. Currently the score stands 8-1 as Tampa has been on fire tonight and Rollins has been off to a slow start, but hopefully the second half they'll be able to pick it up. My name is Lillian and I'm here with
Jesse.
And Jessie actually is a former UT lacrosse player. She had to take a leave due to an injury reserve, but we're happy to have her here.
Happy to be here.
Draw control number 1 of the half is going to go to Rollins. And previously, or this entire game so far, they've been behind in the stat, but that draw control is going to set them apart now ahead of UT.
Compared to when we played them earlier this season, they have improved tremendously.
What number did he just say? A quick change of lineup for Rollins. Now in net is number 50, Angelina Vital. Hopefully that was right. And still in net for UT is Savannah Barbosa, who has been a stone wall so far today with 9 saves.
Rollins holding a stack on the left-hand side, trying to utilize the one person up top, and a shot saved by Savannah Barbosa. Cleared to Bella Avila, running it up the field. Getting through the 4 people through the mid-zone. Izzy McGarvey handling the ball at X, passing it up to Mary Kate.
As previously mentioned, Tampa now stands number 2 nationally ranked of the Southern region and 4th in the conference. Shot by Tampa is going to go wide and high, but it's going to be recovered to start their offense again from the end line. And Rollins stands number 7 in the conference. Both teams not a lot of conference play so far this year, and in the weeks to come before Sunshine State conference play, they'll play the same teams just in different order: Lynn, PBA, Southern, and St. Leo.
Jill Colbo back in the third quarter after not seeing. This actually is her first time, I think, this year on the field.
Good for her. Would you say Cobalt?
Yeah.
It's a good shot by Montgomery there for UT, but a great save for the new Rollins goalie, Vital. Rollins now crossing over the 30-meter threshold to start their offense. It's really important Rollins brings some really good and high energy into the second half of play, as I mentioned, they're down 8-1, and they have quite a bit of catching up to do, but a lot of time to do it. Today's match is Military Appreciation Day for UT, so we were able to see a good walkout of the flags from ROTC members here at University of Tampa, and they even sang our national anthem. We were able to show them sort of appreciation during the halftime break as well.
Wow, that was a nice check by Aaron McLaughlin, creating the cause turnover and right down into the offensive zone, passing it to Jill. And a turnover, but then a pickup by Jill.
Yeah, McLaughlin looked like she had a lot of room to take that space because no one really pressured her as she ran down the field. She had about 50 yards of just by herself run.
Mary Kay is having a game today, so is Payne Howell.
Yes, and speaking of Mary Kay, I believe she's also an ROTC member here at University of Tampa, which kudos to her because being a student athlete is hard enough as itself, and being an ROTC member is double hard. I know they go really hard in the mornings. So kudos to her.
As well as Kylie Workin. She's
Oh,
another
nice.
goalie on the team.
Some good footwork by Rollins to cross over the halfway point, where she's going to meet Peyton Howell for some defense. That was number 15, Sydney Nickel for Rollins.
More fans are filtering as the game goes on. Pretty full house today.
Yes, the women's team does a really good job filling the stadium. I've yet to go to a men's game. Probably embarrassing to say as a senior, but tonight will be my first one because there is a double game today. The men's team for UT will kick off their start of the game at 8 p.m. tonight.
And
a wild shot by Rollins. Number 21, Abigail DeGroat.
Rollins ball coming inbound.
A nice cutting run in for Rollins, but the receiving of the pass got a little jumbled and kind of made it a 50-50 ball, but Rollins able to scoop it up and restart with a shot clock possession running out. Grace Gilmore is going to turn on the Jets as she does so well. They need to give her some type of name.
She goes by Gilms.
What is it?
We call her Gilms for Gilmore.
Gilms. She needs a running nickname.
Yeah, she's quick. Honestly, all of our defense is super quick.
Yeah.
Definitely the fastest girls on the team, for sure.
Yeah, I mean, your whole team has a lot of speed. It's fun watching them, like a 1v1 run down the field.
Yeah, our team is super fit. I mean, our main goal at practice, obviously other than the lacrosse stuff, is being fit, and it's very noticeable how much work we put into conditioning.
I totally agree. I am on the women's track team here at Tampa, and I can tell you one thing all the athletes know is how hard the women's lacrosse team works and how in shape they all are.
A shot.
A shot for Van Vladeriken.
And a pickup by Mary Kate Person off the crossbar.
Vladeriken had made herself some nice space there, and she had a good bit of room to get that shot off, but just hit the crossbar, unfortunately. 40 seconds left on the possession clock. A good bit of time to get the shot off. Nicely
Shot
done.
from Maddie Schillick. Off the crossbar again. Tampa is loving the post in the third quarter.
Tia Markowski is going to start the third offensive run now in this possession clock.
Drive again for Maddie Schillick. Mary Kate picking up the ground ball. And Vladrikin passing it down low to Izzy McGarvey. Izzy going for the drive. Passes it inside to Peyton Howell.
A goal for number Peyton Howell. For
Number
Peyton
12.
Howell, and it is number 5 of her match. It says it right up there. So it says 4 right now, but that was, I know, I just learned that today.
Wow, Peyton's 5th goal of the game. Honestly, that's typical.
Is a very successful when it comes to her shooting.
Izzy McGarvey having 2 assists this game. as well as Kaylee Van Vladriken having 1 goal. And other names that we haven't seen getting on the board today.
I believe Avila had a ground ball pickup from the draw control, and she was able to start the Tampa offense, where they're going to have just about a minute now to get the shot off.
Drive by Mary Kate and a shot and a save
Yeah, that was a
by
great
Rollins
save.
goalie. Clearing it to number 28. Kaylee Gagnon?
28?
Yeah.
Laura Mason?
Oh, wow.
It's okay.
Laura Mason, I actually used to play club with her. I think she's just a transfer from George Mason.
Oh, how cool. Where are you from?
I'm from Vancouver, Canada.
Really?
Yes.
That's fun.
Where are you from?
I'm from way, way upstate New York, Rochester. I'm right below Canada,
Oh, so it's cold there too.
but Ontario, Canada, not
yeah.
Vancouver.
Yeah, it's cold.
Freezing.
Yeah, I'm glad to be in the Tampa weather.
Yeah, I will never return to the winter.
Yeah, definitely not. It was cold here in the winter, or in January at least, when we had those early morning practices. I was wearing my parka.
Yeah. We practice at 6 a.m.
Oh, wow.
And I'd be double, triple layering.
Yeah.
People think it doesn't get cold in Tampa, or in Florida in general, but Florida cold is different kind of cold.
They do not understand the Florida cold. Like, it's a
No.
real thing.
It is.
I was telling my parents, I was like, it's not a joke how cold it gets here.
Rollins now has the possession with a possession clock running out quickly. 5 seconds to go and a shot. But a good save by Barbosa. She was able to stick up, and it looked like it tipped off, but it was recovered by a Rollins player. And now they're going to get another minute added on. This quarter's going by really quick. Just under 5 to go. Tampa leads Rollins in shots 24-13. Shows you not only how promising the Tampa offense is, but...
And a shot and a save by Savvy Barbosa. Cleared to Sia Markowski. Sia Markowski is a fast one. Run by everyone. Her conditioning is insane.
Yes, I've heard that she's a very disciplined conditioner.
Oh, yes. I don't think there's a day that goes by in the summer that she's not on this field running 300s.
No, thank you.
Yeah, it's not fun. I don't suggest to anyone. Rollins playing a man-to-man defense. Izzy McGarvey trying to take the drive, but passes it up to Kaylee Van Vladriken.
Molly Shapiro with the possession now. Tries to dish it off to the face-off crease where it looks like it's Maddie Schillick, but pass was unsuccessful, but it was regained by Tampa.
Audrey Wisdom entering in the 3 minutes of the third quarter. She's seen a little bit of play time this year as well. And that's a goal by Izzy McGarvey.
Goal? I know that ball ended up outside of the goal, almost into the crease area, but it must have crossed over the line and somehow bounced back out.
But hey, goal's a goal. Tampa leading 10-1 over Rollins. 2 minutes and 57 seconds left in the third quarter.
Who scored that?
Yeah, Izzy McGarvey. So if Tampa gets one more goal, it'll be a running clock with the 10-goal difference.
Yeah, that's a very unique rule. I actually recently learned that myself. Never seen it live.
Yeah, honestly, our previous games in the season, there was a lot of running clocks until we met our harder opponents.
Been a very smooth sailing quarter so far. No fouls, not many extra whistles in the play, and a lot of Tampa offense. Rollins now are going to start their offense. Madison McGarry.
Rollins getting it over the 30. And a shot and a goal by number 34, Grace Barta.
Yeah, it was very nicely done by Rollins. They were able to use the momentum that she had from running, and the Tampa defense was broken down at the time, and they didn't have much time to recover and regain their stance. So she was able to get the shot off and put the ball behind Barbosa for only the second time today for Rollins.
That was a beautiful shot. That was like a thread the needle.
That's exactly what Rollins needed. Hopefully this will give them some momentum and energy to now run out the 2 minutes and 30 seconds, hopefully with some more goals, and to go into the fourth and final quarter. Back in the draw control circle now, it looks like Maddie Schillick for UT, and once we see the number, we'll let you know who it is for Rollins. Looks like number 13,
Lexi
Holland
Waters.
Troutwine.
Lexi Waters with the ground ball pickup, passing it
A nice pass right over and behind all the
Bella
sticks.
Avila, and a goal by Izzy McGarvey, assisted by Bella Avila, a defender. She honestly has a few stats this year. I think she has a goal, I want to say.
Yeah, she's been super active this game, that's for sure.
Yeah, she's been wanting the green light. She loves the offensive zone, even though she's a defender.
Well, that's honestly great news as Tampa heads into a lot of conference play, where they're looking to reseed into the number 1 position where they had stand all year until this past week's re-ranking.
Alexis Abe entering the game in the third quarter, taking the draw for the Tampa Spartans against...
It was 13 last time, I'm not sure.
Yeah, it's 13 again. Holly Trowan. On the circle, Lexi and Isabella Avila against... So hard to see their numbers from up here.
I know. I kind of just wait sometimes. And Rollins' numbers are super fat on the back.
Yeah.
Look like giant marshmallows
And
to
that's
those who wear glasses.
That's going to be a Rollins possession. And great defense by Erin McLaughlin. And Grace Lichtenberger. Hopefully picking up the ground ball. And that's an out-of-bounds call. And Rollins is going to pick up the ground ball.
Rollins slowly shaving off the gap of the shot differentiation, as the shots on goal now goes from 18 to 14 in Tampa's favor. Tampa has been more successful in hitting the back of the net as it stands 11-2 now, but never say never. Rollins has a lot of time, and they get the shot off quick, but a great save by Barbosa. I'm not sure if it hit her foot or if the shot went wide. But 1 minute left to go in the third quarter. Rollins' possession clock will finish with about 20 seconds left to go. And a shot for Rollins and a goal.
Goal by number 30, Madison McGarry.
Yes, and it was unassisted.
That was a bounce shot. Sneaked right around her foot.
I've been holding it right here.
Goal with 51 seconds left in the third quarter. Alexis Abe back on the draw circle with Holly Trowan. Let's see if Tampa can catch up back up with the draw controls as it's 7-9.
Tampa did a great job defending the ground ball opportunity for Rollins. And they eventually fish it all the way to the outside where it's going to be a Tampa ball, starting their offense from inside the restraining line area. But Grace Lichtenberger is going to start the offense.
Grace Lichtenberger is looking amazing on attack, as she was just a straight defender, and they moved her to a two-way midi, and she's absolutely killing it, picking up the plays super fast. And honestly, her fitness is amazing as well.
And she's the transfer from Oregon, correct?
Yeah, she transferred this year from Oregon. She's a junior. It looks like
that's going to finish out the third quarter, and we'll see you back here after a brief break where Tampa leads 11-3 against Rollins College.
Be sure to follow at Tampa Spartans on all socials for up-to-date information on University of Tampa athletics. Please follow us on Facebook.
Women's lacrosse has the championship trophy.
This is the University of Tampa. Explore your dreams. Discover your talents. Get ready to invent, innovate, and be a leader. This is the University of Tampa.
Welcome back for the fourth and final quarter of this women's lacrosse game where Tampa leads 11-3 against Rollins College. And Tampa's going to have the quick possession as they win the draw control for the 8th time so far this game. And Jesse was just saying how a lot of freshmen have now entered the game for Tampa.
Yeah, Danielle Cox is now playing. Jamie definitely saw her a bit up on defense. And Jill Cobalt again on attack. And of course Maddie Schillick, but she's a force within this game. We see her a bunch.
Yeah, this is definitely a really great game for coaches to put in the freshmen right now as they have a very comfortable lead and going into a lot of big-time games coming up here towards the end of April. It's nice to know how deep your roster can go and who you can put in where to make up for the big-time positions that they're taking out.
Yeah, as I said before, there's definitely a lot of holes that need to be filled with a lot of our key players being injured right now. So we need to see who we are able to put into the games with harder opponents. That's a yellow card.
We went foul-less in the third quarter, and just about a minute in is going to be the first foul. Tampa's favor, and a goal for number 44, Kaylee Van Bladder. That's a long last name.
Oh, I know.
Nicely done, a free position play shot, so it's going to go unassisted.
Second goal of the game. I think that's her second goal unassisted this game. Yeah, she's been doing great this season as well. From not playing at all last year to almost playing every game this year. She looks great.
Yeah, and she's just a sophomore from Westchester, Pennsylvania, so she'll have a good 2 more years here at the University of Tampa to really build her position.
Yeah, she actually recently just got admitted into the nursing program, so she's been balancing both of those, which is crazy.
I have quite a bit of teammates who are about to take or enter into that, and they're nervous.
Ground ball pickup by Isabella Avila, passing it to Lexi Waters. Oh, and there's a call here for over and back.
What's over and back?
I have no idea.
Oh, okay.
Maybe that's just in box lacrosse. I don't know. You can't. No, I don't know if they're over and back in field lacrosse.
Well, the confusion doesn't wait for the Rollins offense, as they're going to pass the ball around the break area between the restraining line and the 12-meter arc, looking to spread apart the Tampa defense, but they do such a good job playing the man-to-man marking, and hence the reason why Rollins has only had 3 goals so far this game. And a wild pass is going to go out of bounds, but Rollins
And a
saved it right
pickup
on the
by
line.
Sia Markowski.
She almost was better off letting that roll out of bounds, because she would have had the pickup coming out of it. She was the closest to. Schillick is now going to start the offense as she's cutting her way into the 8-meter arc. Now Tampa brings it around the X area. Tampa does a really good job isolating a player for a one-on-one take and then dishing the ball off to an open player, which often equals a shot, just like that.
Another shot for Kaylee Van Vladriken.
And
That's a hat trick.
And a goal.
Yeah.
I figured she was going to look for that hat-trick opportunity as she was 2 up coming into this, but good for her. She's going to start the fourth quarter now with a hat-trick on her record.
And now we are into running clock as the Tampa Spartans are 10 goals ahead in the game with roughly 11 minutes and 30 seconds left of the game.
UT's next game is this Saturday at Florida Tech, another conference play. Looking at the end of this game, Tampa most likely will be 2-1 in the conference with the loss to Embry-Riddle just last week in overtime. And Rollins will take on Lynn looking into next week as well.
Lots of pressure from Tampa. Still Rollins' ball. Passing it inside.
It's a super busy weekend, not only for University of Tampa athletics, but also for the city of Tampa. They're hosting the women's Final Four tournament for the NCAA basketball, which is UConn, UCLA, Rollins goal,
And number 37, Sonny McQuaid.
Sonny McQuaid.
You like that name.
And it is going to be unassisted for the fourth goal of the Rollins tonight. But yeah, Final Four this weekend is in Tampa. UCLA, South Carolina, UConn, and Texas, which is very exciting for our city. But also for Tampa athletics, there is a women's lacrosse game, men's lacrosse game, track is at Embry-Riddle, baseball is this weekend, and a softball series. So super busy weekend. I believe it's all conference play as well. But we're back in the draw control circle, where it is all tied up on the stats 10-10 in each other's favors. Alexis Abe was taking that draw control for UT, a new face in there.
That's going to be Rollins' possession.
Green card issued to the Spartans, number 42, Alexis Abe.
That's a green card issued to Alexis Abe. 1 minute for.
Offsides, I think it's green.
Yeah.
Honestly, not sure. But that is going to put Rollins in a man-up situation, and being down by 9 goals now, hopefully they can take this opportunity and capitalize on it.
A yellow card? For a push. Number 33, Anna Margaret Weber.
A green card issued to Rollins, number 33, Anna Margaret Weber.
Now it's going to be 11v11 for Rollins and Tampa now. The man-up situation for Rollins has run out due to this new penalty that has been drawn. But with about 30 seconds left in the Tampa penalty, or the Rollins penalty, Tampa will have an opportunity to be man-up. Isabel McGarvey's going to start the offense behind the X for UT. And a great pass, steal, and recovered now by Tampa. But Rollins almost there, had a interception. But the Tampa defense discipline is just too strong. They were able to recover the pass. Just over 40 seconds left on the possession clock. Looking for that shot. Another attempted interception of a pass, but Peyton Howell was there to play some defense and pick it back up.
A turnover. Number 1, Ashley Goldstein picking up the ground ball, carrying it upfield.
And she's looking to go to net, but was cut off there by Grace Gilmore and Avila. The Tampa penalty has now expired, and Tampa's in a man-up situation with the possession coming deep from their defensive half. Waters looking to bring the ball up.
Passing to Isabella Avila in the attacking zone again. She loves it down there. She wants a goal. She is hungry for one.
I know. She's got 1 assist tonight so far, 2 shots on goal, and 1 foul.
Mary Kate in the inside. Rollins defense looking pretty good in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, they seem to have a lot more discipline this quarter, but it might be too late as Tampa's offense is just so strong.
That's a pickup by number 24, Tess Hovian.
Hovian, yeah. This says it down here.
Oh.
Rollins looks like they're buying some time for their offense to set up as they kind of just pass between 2 or 3 girls in that free space right above the 12-meter arc and the restraining line.
That's a drive for number 24. A shot and a goal. Goal by Tess Hovian.
Nicely done for the sophomore from Dallas, Texas.
Goal scored by number 24, Tessa Vivian.
She's clearly used to this heat that we're having here in Tampa today. Nicely done for the 5th goal for Rollins with just under 7 minutes left to go.
Yeah, you can see she started the play up here with the turnover and the ground ball, and then continuing now on down onto the attacking with the nice goal there. That was a beautiful shot.
Yeah, what seems to be working for the Rollins offense is kind of just full sending it into the crease area and getting the shot off. I'm surprised we haven't seen more of that. I think all 5 of their goals have come from just taking that run in and taking the risk.
Yeah, this is a lot closer game than the last one earlier on in the season.
Yeah, the last one was February 8th where UT won 26-9. Some good improvement for the Rollins.
That's a draw control for the Tampa Spartans. Oh, and a new freshman appearance, Kaylin Mant with the ball behind X.
For those who missed it, Jessie is a former women's lacrosse player, so all these girls are very close to home for her. She won a national championship with them and is right by their side this year, hopefully looking for a back-to-back.
I believe in this team. They're definitely going back for the back-to-back, especially right now. As I said before, a lot of holes are missing, so a lot of girls are having to step up.
Who are the players that are out right now? Are you allowed to say that? Maybe you shouldn't say that.
No, I don't think I should.
Yeah, maybe not. All right, never mind. Free position play for Tampa.
A yellow card issued to the Tars, number 28, Laura Mason, a 2-minute penalty.
It's going to be a yellow card issued to number 28 on Rollins. She's going to be out for 2 minutes. Laura Mason, the sophomore defender. A free position play goal for UT.
Sia Markowski.
It's her second one tonight. Now going to spread the lead for UT as they now take 14-5 against Rollins. Sia's got 2 goals tonight. 2 ground balls. And 2 shots.
Another draw control for Tampa Spartans. Tampa tied with Rollins 11-11 for draw controls.
Hopefully Rollins will take advantage of the situation they're in right now. They have two girls hanging very high in their offensive half, so hopefully they can get a quick turnover and a quick ball down, all the way down the field to start their offense. Van Vladeriken fights through a bunch of girls into the crease area just to dish it off behind the X. Peyton Howell now on the ball. Some footwork to get herself inside and some great defense by Rollins. Able to smack the ball out of her stick.
That was a call leading for a free possession shot for Peyton Howell. If she scores this will be her 6th goal tonight. And a goal for Peyton Howell. 6th goal tonight.
New Tampa goal for the free position attempt by number 12, Peyton.
That was an amazing shot. I don't know how a goalie would ever save her shots. They're crazy.
I could never be a goalie.
Me neither. I played once in high school. The score of the game was 32-1.
Oh my gosh.
Not for my team. Yeah. I at that point I just stepped out of the goal and was like, just take the
Just
goal
take
out.
it.
I'm not getting hit anymore. And I never played again. Therefore I was
Fair
an
enough.
attacker, so
Last quarter there was a switch of goalies for Rollins. We had Studebaker in, and now we have Vital.
another draw control for Tampa Spartans. Picking it back up on the faceoffs. Good defense by Rollins. Number 1, Ashley Goldstein. A pass going upfield. Pickup by Isabella Avila just before it went out of bounds. Good defense by Rollins. And a ground ball pickup by number 1, Ashley Goldstein, clearing it up the field.
And she's doing a great job running through the Tampa offense who are trying to defend her. She's going to make her way into the 12-meter arc area, hopefully giving her team another opportunity.
There's another one of our freshmen right there, number 34.
Jamie
Demert, yeah.
It's nice to see a lot of new faces out on the field today. Tampa has a lot of depth in their roster, which will definitely carry them a far way as it has so far this year, as their record's only 10-1.
Nice stick check by Isabella Avila, picking up the ground ball. Hitting it upfield, passes that to Delaney Starr. And Delaney Starr running it into the offensive zone. Passing it to Peyton. Rollins is definitely playing a higher pressure defense. As you can see, it's slowed down a few goals. Check there from number 1, Ashley Goldstein.
That was some great
Wow.
Rollins defense so far. in this possession. Leaves Tampa about 30 seconds left to go.
Tampa trying to kill the clock. Running down the time, passing it on the outsides. With about 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Oh, now see, here's running clock.
Oh, I see. Yeah, so Tampa will just run their clock out for the remaining of the game. The game's going to conclude to 15 for University Tampa to 5 Rollins. This was a big conference game for both sides. UT now is going to be 2-1 in the conference, and Rollins is going to be 0-3 so far. Tampa will play Florida Tech this weekend at Florida Tech on Saturday. And hopefully this will give them a good chance to move back up to that number 1 seed, which they have currently been in all season until this week, where Florida Southern was able to take it over. Just to remind you, my name is Lillian, and I was here with
Jesse Kask.
And thank you for joining in on TampaSpartans.tv. Hopefully we'll see you later at 8 o'clock for the Tampa men's game.